All right, here's the overlook of the next shelf. I haven't read this yet. I wasn't dissing Gilded Pages earlier because, like I said, I am a fan sometimes. But I did just get this because I wanted something with dragons. But it's The Fourth Wing, which I have not read yet. Cruel Beauty, I love. This is actually a special edition that I just got a couple of days ago of Gallant. And I couldn't decide which special edition I like better. But I have had this one. And I just got the one with that. I'm going to keep them both because I can. And Kiss of Deception, which it was kind of a spine buy. And Entwined, which is a 12 Dancing Princesses retelling, which I enjoyed very much. And that cover is gorgeous. And this was a favorite. This is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. I read this a lot in high school. Now that series, Shadow Cry, Black Watch, and Winter Veil, I have read by Burton Shaw. This was an amazing series. Loved it. Want to reread it. And there's Winter Song, Novice. I have not read those. Maze Runner, Scorch Trial, Death Trial, Rune Binder I've read. Loved it. I've read all of these. I haven't read Rune Breaker yet. And Blythewood and Ravencliff. Those are, that's a good series. I haven't read the full series yet, but it's good. And now I'm not into time traveling series, but like I've said before, I like to have options. You never know what's in the mood for. This is supposed to be a very popular time travel series, and I feel like, yes, it was a spine buy because I like the cameo. But I feel like if I were to reach for a time traveling series, it would be that one. So I like to have that one on hand, but look at these covers. That's really pretty. And it's got red, blue, and green. So pretty. And then again, I saw this. This is a Fairy Loot edition. Spice Road. And even though I do like the Gilded Pages, I actually kind of just like the inside, the pictures. So, and there's BTS, Chim Chim. I just got this recently. I was going to use it as a bookmark. And I can stick stuff inside there if I need. Five Nights at Freddy's. This is a bottle that I made. And this was something that my niece made me, so I keep it on there because I like it. She made it for me. Storm Runner. This is another, like an Oracle deck. And then these were cover buys off of eBay. I think they're about fairies, but they're so pretty. Destined, Wings, Stephanie Meyer, Spells, and Wild. Okay, and this is my mystery and archaeological adventure sort of shelf. And I have been to England, London, so I got this from the Sherlock Museum there. A little bust of him. And then there's two magnifying glass, which I actually use those murder mystery games that you could play by yourself where you solve the case. I've actually needed my magnifying glasses. This is a Sherlock cup that a coworker gave me. And I keep my bookmarks in there. And then a 221B pin that I got from the Sherlock Museum. So. And I was never like huge on Funko Pops, but I couldn't resist Sherlock with the skull. I do have a few, but not a lot. Oh, and here's a little, I got this from a family bookstore. My name is Sherlock Holmes. Philosopher's Guild. It's like a candy bar or granola bar or something. But yeah, I'm obviously not going to eat it. And I got me and my dad both this bookmark from the museum. And then when I'm at my desk right here, sometimes I like to keep a cup of water right here, so that's why I use it there. Just coasters. But it actually has that for all you BBC Sherlock fans. And then here's another look at that case. And I like to keep lip gloss in random places. I went and saw the movie and they were handing out these. And then I got this from, I think, from the Sherlock Museum as well. Is that dust? Yes. Dust you too. And then I have more. I think I have all but Watson and Moriarty of these. But I don't love it. It was taking up too much space on here, so I put the others away. And I got this little puzzle from the Sherlock Museum in London. So I got this edition from Salem, Mass. If you could see the hats. It's a beautiful edition. And there's the Barnes & Noble edition. Again, when I reach for mystery, I know I'm going to want to reach for Sherlock Holmes. And these are just some Daisies for Innocence, Bailey Cottrell. Murder by the Book, Lauren Elliott. Last Pen Standing, Vivian Conroy. And then here's some BBC Sherlock stuff. How to Think Like Sherlock, The Seven Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, Jacoby, Suspicion I've read and it's really good, Unlocked, Moonstone, and I loved Uncharted. That was a good book. And I have some Tomb Raider ones. Lara Croft. Now these, James Rollins, I haven't read, but, and you probably can relate to this if you've ever had a pet. My cat that passed away has chewed on some of them. And I don't have the heart to unhaul. Like I said, I'm not unhauling them because I know they do sound really good and I do want to read them. But those are the three. My parents are James Rollins fans, so they have a bunch of those books. And there's Etiquette and Espionage. And I think I have the sequels in the attic. So what I've been doing, because I don't have a lot of space, is I'll keep the first one down here. And then if I read it and don't like it, I know I can unhaul the ones like that one and the one in the attic. Okay, and this one starts kind of my fantasy. And you would think from this I was a huge... I've actually read the first Shadowhunter book. But I really did like the show. I liked Malik and stuff, obviously. And like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Funko Pops, but I really liked these. I saw these on Etsy. And I had to get them. I thought they were adorable. And there's some citrine. I like doors. Does anybody else have a thing for doors? And there's this little cauldron. When I went to Salem, I just got this for... I thought it smelled good and just like a little memorabilia. And I actually made this. This was a necklace that I had. I thought that was really pretty. Alright, and then we have some Spine Loves right here. Nameless. Chris Cole for A Tale of Magic. That's a pretty cover. And then Hazelwood. Magnolia League and the White Glove War. I've read this one, not read this one. But this is, I think it's just a duology, but that's a good book. Magnolia League was really good. And there's Angel Fall, and this is another one where I have this series. The rest is in the attic. I think it's a trilogy. Shadow Bright and Burning. That's a pretty cover. Blade of Secrets. This is another one where the sequels are in the attic. Vampire Academy. Why does that look like Angelina Jolie? Does anybody else think that? The Glass Spare by Lauren DeStapio. The Glass Town. Precious Blood, which I believe this is a trilogy. And I have the rest of the paperbacks up in the attic. And my sister got me those for Christmas one year. This is an audio. I got this from Book Outlet, I believe. Bane Chronicles. Fallen Kingdoms. So there's City of Bones and City of Ashes. The Red Scrolls of Magic. And the Night World books. There's 3 in these. By L.J. Smith. So I was actually, I think, going to unhaul these one year. But I don't remember if it's one or both. But you either can't get one or it's too expensive now. So always look into that before you unhaul. Like if you even think you're going to reread it or read it. If you can't replace it. Or it's too expensive to replace. A Door in the Dark, which my dad gave me after he read it. Scott Renton? What fell? Oh, Wicked Deep. I'm getting piled on my books right now. There's a Shadowhunters notable history book. I think y'all have probably seen before. Shadowhunters Codex. I just got this recently. Vespertine. That looks like a cool book. Seeker, which I think this is a trilogy. The rest is in the attic. Hang on. I'm getting... Look at me. I'm getting beat up by books. Hang on. Oh, look at my little Alec bookmark. He's so cute. Alright. Some Buffy. Tales of the Slayer. Shadow and Bone. I think this is called Hollow. I can't see the title. Sorrow. State of Sorrow. Melinda Salisbury. Long May She Reign. And I may say this word wrong. Vertigo, yeah, Deep. Frances Hardridge. Hardidge. I got that from Ollie's. Ravenwood. I think this is middle grade. Andrew Peters. Beauty and the Beast telling. Lost in a Book. There's Beyond a Darkened Shore. Jessica Leake. Alright, then we have Power. No, that's the top. Yeah, Maria Snyder. Touch of Power. The Dark Territory, which I've read the first one. This is a really good series. This was a surprising. Like, I was in the mood for a book with martial arts in it. And one of these books, the first one, was the only one I had on my bookshelf. Like I said, you don't know what you're in the mood for. And I absolutely loved it. This is the rest of the series. Silver in the Blood, if I'm in the mood for YA werewolf. Jessica Day George. Wicked Like a Wildfire. Mirage. Samaya Dodd. Blood Witch. Amelia Rhodes. Atwater Rhodes. Dark City. Relic Master. Catherine Fisher. And I have all of those. The rest in the attic. Charm and Curse by Charm and Curse. Jamie Castell. The Plaid series. The Plaid Prophecy by Mark Frost. And Curio. So sorry for it's kind of dark. This is the bottom shelf. This is one that's kind of hard for me to get to too. This is like sci-fi over here, and then some leftover fantasy and some dystopian in here. So we have a Xenomorph, because he's your best friend. Then there's the novel of Alien. That's my favorite cover that I've seen with the egg. It's so cool. Jurassic Park. After Worlds Collide by Philip Wiley and Edwin Balmer. And then I have the 2 X-Files. One's told from Scully's point of view and one's told from Mulder's. I've read the one from Mulder's point of view. That one was really good. And this is a series. I just need to finish it up. The Monument 14 Savage Drift. That was a cool book. Let me do this one. Get to this. Faded and Alex versus Null. This is recommended to me. Benedict Jacka. Nightfall. Jake Halpern. hang on, let me get some of these books out of my way. Here's Pure. Let's see, Perfect Ruin, Lauren DeStafio. And I also have all of those. Velveteen by Daniel Marks. And these ones, I like their spine too. Something Strange and Deadly. Susan Denard. Yeah. I've read this one and really liked it. Everneath by Brody Ashton. I love that dress too. The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd. There's Vicious by V.E. Schwab, which I have not read. My first V.E. Schwab, I think, was actually Gallant. And the infamous This One, which I have not read yet. I'm a little, not embarrassed by it. It happens. Sheila O'Flanagan's Crystal. Oh, I just got this not that long ago. Not gonna lie. It was a spine buy. Look at that spine. Sexy. Red Queen. My Victoria Avon little section. I'm sorry, I don't feel like taking these out of the case. But I've read the first one, and the third one I think is about to come out, I think in March. A Bar by Edward Bryant. The Nightmare Affair, Mindy Arnett. Writers, Veronica Rossi. The Vindigo, Wesley King, Vindico. Let's see, this is Fifth Wave and the Infinity Sea. The Adoration of Jenna Fox, which yes, I did sort of get it because she has my name. Trackers. Trackers. Patrick Carmen. This is supposed to be, I think, an interactive book. Proxy. Some Debts Cannot Be Repaid. Alex London. If I remember right, that's about a boy and his droid. And the rights of a droid. Salvage. I love that cover. Alexandra Duncan. Alright, what just attacked me? Oh, the Magician's Guild. Of course you did. Only you're ripped. There's The Last Wish. Brandon Sanderson's Warbreaker. The Oracle Betrayed. Dune. And the Myst series, which I don't know if y'all remember this game. Me and my sister used to play it. Oh, all right. We're at the end. The Game of Triumphs? Yeah, that's what this is. Daughter of the Burning City. Amanda Foodie? That's a cool last name. Storm Dancer. And Nevernight. Jay Kristoff. There's Storm Dancer. And then I got this one not that long ago. Ledge by Stacey McEwen. And Watch Hollow. I think I got like a year or two ago. Missed one. Dragons of Autumn Twilight. A friend recommended this to me. Okay, and this is what was in that corner over there. There's my little parasol and a sword that I got from Animazement. And this is my favorite dress. And look at that cover. So pretty. And this is a book. It just has like famous designers and then their favorite dress is the whole concept of that book. And then I have a Sherlock Holmes coffee table kind of book too. All right, guys, finally finished. We did it. Clothes had to come off. My hair is now in a bun because it got hot. Steve, you were a great cheerleader. I did decide I do like Catacomb the best, but I want something different and I do like it this way. The other way did make my room look too small because now I could get into that bottom shelf so much easier. There's my parasol and sword, and mostly the shelves stayed the same. So again, this is my like fantasy romance, some classics, dystopian, mystery shelf, and then I have 3 other shelves. And this is my first bookshelf tour video. I'm sorry if it wasn't the best. I will live and learn, you know what I mean? But I'm proud of my bookshelves. All right, so we have a contemporary romance. Bad Boy Designer, Fame and Fortune, Runaway Show, Confrontation. And like I said, I love this bookmark. It's very Alice in Wonderland. And it was only like $6. And our other one is a thriller suspense. Explosive twists, escaped mental patient, dragging the lake, and ruthless greed. Aww. Books give a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flights to the imagination, and life to everything. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I like them both. Ah, damn it. Choices. Oh, but see, Valentine's Day is coming up, so I wonder if I should do this one. I would rather do this one in a way, but I'll do a romance. All right. Let me try to do this one-handed. You know what? Does anybody have a guess of what it is? Why does this look like Gwyneth Paltrow or something? Judith Krantz Spring Collection? And I'm really tempted to open this one too. I will. I don't care. We worked hard. Catherine. I don't think I've ever read her, and I've heard of her. Paradox. Sorry, my audio went kind of wacky when I was unwrapping these. So this one is a modeling contract competition, it sounds like, with a lot of family drama and romance. And this one is a suspense thriller about an escaped mental patient with a revenge on their mind and 2 FBI agents who have to stop this person before the killings continue. So I wouldn't normally pick up something like this, but that's the joy of surprises. I would definitely give it a shot. And thank you so much for joining me. This seemed like a lot less work bringing you guys along. I hope you enjoyed it, enjoyed some of my books. Let me know if you've read any of them and what you thought of them. Yeah, please leave a comment, because like I said before, it motivates me to keep making videos, because I feel like I actually have more of a book club and conversating with you guys. And like and subscribe, but definitely I love comments. And Steve, do you want to say bye, Steve? He's reading. Did you pick up a good book? He said bye. You know you're on the clock. I'm just saying. You're supposed to be guarding my horror section. He's like, but you're here. And you have a sword and a parasol. You do it. Oh, you slacker.